Hello, viewers. Welcome to another episode of past questions on NECO 2023. We are still on the question 30 upward. We want to see how many we can solve within 10 minutes. The first question is on, we are to factorize completely 12a squared minus 3 into bracket a minus 3b all squared. Now, if you look at the first term, if you are asked to factorize, we all know we look at for common terms in the various terms available in the expression. In this case, we can see that this is one term, this is the second term, because 3 is multiplying the whole of this, making it one term. Alright, so I'll look out for a common difference here and a common difference here, meaning a common factor and a common factor. If I can't find any common factor, then I have to expand the bracket in order to group like terms. So we have 12a squared 3a minus 3b all squared. You can see that if you look at 12 and that of 3, there's a common factor of 3. So I can easily take out 3 out, dividing 12a squared by 3, that will give me 4a squared minus the whole of this divided by 3 give me only a minus 3b squared. So in the bracket, if I open this bracket, I'll get back my 12 and the 3 with each bracket. Alright, so that's the first thing to do. But we can also see that 4 is a perfect square of 2 squared. So I can rewrite this as 3 into bracket 2a squared. Under indices, if I have two terms, different terms having a common power, the power will be separated on them. So 2 squared, 4, a squared, then minus a minus 3b, the bracket close. I will see that the first term and the second term, the first term square minus second term square, that make it a difference of 2 square. Difference of 2 square. So I maintain my 3. In here I'll have 2a minus a minus 3b. The first term. That is it. So this is going to be the first term minus. Then into bracket a 2a plus a minus 3b, bracket close. Let me take it again. We are seeing this to be a squared minus b squared, a plus b, a minus b. It doesn't matter whether the a minus b come first before the a plus b. All that matters is that the first term should be a minus or a plus. The second term should be a plus or minus. So you can see first 2a minus our bracket, multiplying 2a plus our bracket. Then we include it, still having the factor 3 multiplying. Alright, we can see that a is here, a is here, a. So we can open the bracket in order to simplify them. If you open this bracket, the a will now become negative. So we're having 3 into bracket 2a, let me bring a bracket, minus a, the negative 1 times negative 3 give you positive 3b, bracket close. So 2a plus a minus 3b, then we enclose that bracket. So you can see from here that we can compute here and here to have 3 in the bracket, 2a minus a will just be a plus 3b, bracket close. You open another bracket, 2a plus a, that will be 3a minus 3b. Then we enclose this bracket. So this could be one of the way by which we can factorize. But I can see that 3 is common to the second bracket. So I can also factorize the 3 out. So in this case, I have my 3 outside, maintaining your a plus 3b into bracket. The common factor is 3. So if you take the 3 out, you will be left with a minus b multiplying what? 3. This 3 is the common factor. 3 times a, 3a. 3 times b, 3b. But you can see that since they are all multiplying, this constant will also multiply this constant to give us 9 into bracket a plus 3b a minus b. This becomes the final factorization of this term in here. So we have 9 into bracket a plus 3b bracket close, bracket open, a minus b bracket close, bracket close. So this will be the option A on the question paper. Question 31, given that t equals to 2 pi the root of L divided by G, find the value of t when the pi is 22/7, L is 16, and G is what? 10. So right away we do substitution. The t is already on the left, so we only substitute the values of the expression to get what we're looking for. So t equals to 2 pi L out of D. If you want to substitute, this is going to be 2 times 22/7, which is the value of pi. Then in the bracket, I have 16 out of what? 10. You know, this will multiply to give us 22 times 2 will be 44 out of 7. Then here we have the root of 16 out of the root of what? 10. You know, right away from here, you can even input this in a calculator and get a final answer. But you can also separate it in this form, knowing very well that you have 44/7 times 4 out of the root 10. We can't have any common factor to cancel. So we still need to put this in a calculator. And that will give us 7.950 into 3 decimal places. But on the possible answers, it is presented in 2 decimal places. So that is 7.95. And on the options, that will give us D. That will be the option D. Question 33. Expand into bracket x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 6. So we are going to do the FOIL method. So right away, we have x minus 2, x plus 6. The x multiply this to give us x squared. The x multiply the 6 to give us plus 6x minus 2 times x minus 2x minus 2 times 6 minus 12. So we can compute the middle term to have x squared plus 4x minus what? 12 being the final answer if you expand this. And that will have been the option A. The option A on the question paper. Question 33. Simplify x squared minus 8x plus 12 all divided by 3 into bracket x squared plus x minus 6 bracket close. All this fraction is multiplied by 9 into bracket x plus 3. So what do? We can see the top is a quadratic equation, quadratic expression, and the second term is also quadratic. So we can try to factorize them first and see if you can get a common factor to cancel out. So x squared, 8x, 12, 3x squared, x minus 6, 9x plus what? 3. So I can see that if I want to factorize this, I look out for a common factor of 12. If I add, I get what? Negative 8. You know, negative 6 times what? Negative 2 will give me a positive 12. But if I add, I will be getting negative 8. So here, I'll open my 2 brackets, where the first term will be x. You know, x times x give us our x squared. Then you bring your negative 6 and negative 2. We are only factorizing. So all this divided by 3 into bracket. Since this is also quadratic, I look out for a factor of negative 6. When you multiply, you get negative 6. When you add, you get 1. And that could be, let's say, 3 and 2, but negative 2. Because negative 3 minus 2 give us 1. 3 times negative 2, we have negative 6. So our factor will just be x plus 3, x minus what? 2. Then times 9x plus 3. I believe you can see a common term that this will cancel this. Since this is multiplying, this is dividing. This will also cancel this. 3 can also go into 9 3 times. So your denominator all is going to be 1. Your numerator will be x minus 6 times what? 3. So 3 into bracket x minus 6 become the final expression for simplifying this. And that will be the option D. Question 34. What is the angular difference in longitude between the town A with the latitude being 47 degrees south, longitude 54 degrees east, and the town B of latitude 47 degrees east and longitude 147 degree east? This is also south. All right. The question is asking for angular difference in longitude. So we are only concerned about the longitude, not the latitude. To find the angular difference is either subtraction or the addition of the degrees. In this case, if I have the same cardinal point, which is the east-east, I'll be performing subtraction. In this case, south-south, if you were to follow latitude, you'll be performing subtraction. If it is east and west, then you add. So the angular difference is just 147 degree minus what? 54 degree. And that gives us what? 93 what? Degrees. And that will be the option A. Option A. Question 35. In the diagram below, O is the center of the circle PQR. If the angle QPR is 64 and the angle QRP is 48, we have to find the angle POQ. POQ, meaning we need a line from P going to the center to that of what? Q. So let me take care of this. We already know it's 64. The center is O. So if I draw this line and this one, knowing very well this will be the center. What am I looking for? I am looking for this angle. But let's look at it this way. PQ is a chord, right? We know the angle a chord subtends at the center is twice the one it subtends at the circumference. The same chord give us this angle 46. The same chord give us the angle at the center, which is POQ. So we know the angle POQ is just twice the angle QRP, which is the 46 we are seeing there. So that will be 2 times 46, which I believe will be 92 degrees. So the angle we are looking for is just 92 degrees, and the option, that will be option C. That will be the option C. Good. Thank you so much for watching. Share this video, like and comment. Come back for question 36 upward. Bye-bye.